Okay guys, today we'll be bringing you a Xin Zhao Jungle game. We'll be running with Conqueror, Triumph, Legend Tenacity, Last Stand, Cheap Shot and Ravenous Hunter. Basically what we're looking to do is be a big tanky Xin Zhao. We're going to be looking to E in with our slow, land the Qs. Once we've got the knock up, hit them with the two parts of W. It makes it a lot easier that if you get the knock up on Q, you can actually land the W there. Okay, well we're going to look to invade there, but it's going to be a bit difficult because they obviously know. I'm going to want to get as good a leash as possible. So I'm going to look to hang around down here. Xin Zhao can do the jungle pretty healthily, it's not a problem. Just making sure they're not coming around the bottom. Got no vision being found by the support because he's only just turned up. So might look to gank bot side. Currently with Swain being as strong as he is, I'll be able to play off that really well. So what we're going to do is start E, then go Q, and then max W. Once you've maxed W, then max Q. To make this a tanky build, we're going to look to pick up Sunfire Aegis, and then second item, depending who's fed, we'll work that out. Where they have an Anivia, which is quite strong at the moment. Hoping they hung around a bit longer than that, but that's fine. With Xin Zhao, generally, if you start blue side, you'll clear the full blue side and look to make a gank. If you start red side, pick up red, come across, grab blue and gromp, and then look to make a play elsewhere. Now we also do have a Nasus on our team. I'd like to try and get that Nasus ahead if possible. That way we can scale him up into the mid to late game. Being pushed in quite hard to start with, so that's quite good. Just going to kite this around. Not the best at kiting around my jungle camps, but get the job done. Okay. I've kept hold of my smite as well. Mostly because I just want to be able to smite this and go to top side healthy. There we go, Swain already starting. Get this, get a nice heal, double buffs, lots of health, pick up my W, and just gonna come up behind them quite casually. I didn't realise Nasus was going to flash, so I ended up flashing, taking the kill, but it's not a big deal. Leave Nasus to do the farm. Says Wani should be around here somewhere. And oh, here she is. No health. That's unfortunate. I couldn't get my slow on her because she had no slow. Can we get poke on here? Nope, can't do that either. I'll just go and take the scuttle then. That's quite nice because we've pushed Sejuani off the map pretty quickly. So I'm just going to look to grab this scuttle, maybe double scuttle across. Obviously with the knock up on Xin Zhao's Q, we can do scuttle quite nicely. The only thing to note combination wise, when you're doing camps, you'll E in, use W, and then use Q, because every time Q hits, it reduces the cooldown. Oh, says one who's back here with lots of health. She's likely already gone across and done a scuttle cap. So as I was saying, Q reduces the cooldown of your other abilities. If she waits for me to get the slow, we can have this. No. That's annoying. If Fizz had just waited for me to get there, we got the kill anyway, but it would have been a lot easier. There we go. Just not a spell shield off. Let's come and have a look down here. I suspect the scuttle's gone. Put some vision. Yeah. Okay, got 1,000 gold. We looked at back in a minute. Nasus has pushed up. Mount Zahar's going to be really hard to actually pin down because of his spell shield and his silences. He's sitting quite far back, and bot side's pushed quite far up, so they're going to be hard to gank as well. So we're just going to finish farming, clear all the camps, and then make our way towards top.
A Demacian does not retreat.
Finish doing these. You always want to try and line the monsters up so you can get 2 parts of your W down. I've gone for Chilling Smite on this game because I don't expect to find myself dueling too much. I think if I get on top of somebody, I just need to stay on top of them to keep my Q knockups up. Particularly heroes like Silas, he can sort of keep dodging away and become quite difficult to get hold of. So the first thing I'm going to do, pick up Balmy Cinders, pick up Boots. If you're building any of the tank items, this is usually one of the first backs you'll go for. Balmy Cinder obviously helps your clear speed quite a bit. We're going to look to go towards top side because Silas is there again. But NASA's doing the right thing, he's just playing under turret, getting his farm. He's level 5. I'd like to get here before he turns level 6 really. So I'm just going to head this way. I think NASA's has already engaged him though. He's got NASA's got 6 first, so this should be a free kill. I'd like to try and get the assist on this. Get the slow, get the knock up. There we go. I really didn't want to take that kill. I want to leave that for Nasus. As I said, we want Nasus to scale up. I did spot that control ward is there, but I want to go and get my farming sorted. So that's the thing as well. The slow on the E is really nice. Keeps them close to you. Again, if you've got Chilling Smite, you're able to do this for far longer. But it's then all about getting those Qs down to get the knock up. If you can get the knock up, then you'll be doing really good. Ideally, you would E in, get your knock up, then use Chilling Smite to hold them as long as possible. Fizz is bot side, so I'm going to then pick up this farm in mid. It's always, and I'm probably one of the worst last hitters in the world, hence I am playing jungle. It's always quite nice to, oh, I have bot side because they're all here. It's quite nice to pick up the XP in lanes when people roam. It can make a really big difference. Let's pick up Malzahar. Now he's trapped. We should be able to do something here. Oh, get slow. Get my knockup. There we go. Just like that. Didn't even need to land the W part. Let's just follow Fizzin here. See if we can find Sejuani. He's dived there. I'll come across top and see if I can cut her off. Get the slow. Get the knock up going. Get the W parts. Can't land the W there, it's unfortunate. Just have to leave. Can use my R. And if you hurts quite a bit actually. Fizz doesn't want to turn on this, and Senna is there as well. Jin's around, but they're behind turret, so let's just walk out of here. There's no reason to int for the sake of it. Let's go back to farming. That was nice. We pick up a kill and some assists, and it's a really good Xin Zhao start. Ideally with Xin Zhao, you can invade quite easily into the enemy jungle at level sort of say 2, maybe 3. In many games people will just pick up the red or blue buff and then go straight into the jungle. A bit like a Graves can. Graves will just go level 2 and go straight in. Xin Zhao's a really good duelist. He can take almost anybody, I'd say. The only reason I haven't bothered because Sejuani has a lot of slows and roots and things like that, so we could kill her, but she's likely to run away before we get a chance. Okay, bot side's missing, but big wave for our guys to pick up. We've got priority in mid lane, we'll have priority in bot side any second now. Sejuani's probably headed top because we took a farm a minute ago, so we could look to take dragon. No reason for anyone to be here. I like to save E when I come to dragon as well for the knockback, so when he knocks back you can just E straight back in. We could take this quite healthily and happily with a health pop on Xin Zhao, but it feels kind of slow, especially when you're building tank items. See, the Barmy Cinders helps a little bit. Okay, that's nice and easy. I'd like to see Silas coming mid, so we've got our R. It looks like we might be able to come and defend Fizz a bit. They've obviously got vision, but we're going to see what we can do. Yeah, we should be able to get Malzahar here. If I can get the knockup on here. Fizz stayed on top of Silas with me. No, Fizz has probably got himself killed. Yeah, that was stupid. If he stayed on him with me when we were fighting, then he would have got the last hit, and that would have been free. Instead, because he ran away. And that's the power conqueror as well on Xin Zhao. You really are able to stay in the fight a lot longer. Okay, I was hoping Silas can come back with no health, then I would have flashed-E'd. Okay, let's clear our way towards the top. Bot is absolutely destroying the other side. Okay, I'm going to look to try and clear my way towards the Rift Herald. Not sure if I can do it. We haven't got our top laner in lane. We don't know where Sejuani or Silence is. Malzahar's back in the mid as well. Silas is missing in action, so need to be wary of that. Hopefully he'll just come back to lane in a minute.
Victory calls.
Keep on farming for now. Fizz is doing a great job, he likes to roam. I'm going to come top side now. Malzahar is missing. I'm going to use vision to see if I can find them. There's Sejuani. I'm going to make my way towards top. Silas is here as well. That is pretty strong. See if I can get in here. I'm going to take the aggro. Use my R. As long as Nasus gets that kill, yep, that's cool. Getting 2 kills on Nasus there is huge. It's a bit down for me, I probably shouldn't have dived under turret like that. Thought I was tankier than I am, but that's fine. We finished our item and pick up a bit more armor. At the moment I can't really see too much as a threat. I think we're starting to snowball this game a bit, but their AP characters are not much of a threat at the moment. So what I'm going to likely do is, now I've got my main tanky item, I might go Dead Man's Plate. Basically I want to be able to get around the map quite nicely now. So either, as I've got tenacity in my runes as well, I can pick up steel toe caps without having to worry about the movement. Slow this one. There we go. E and Smite to get down Silas there. Great play by Swain. Managing the land is E's very well. I'm going to look to come and help Nasus top. But as I say, I'm going to pick up plated steel toe caps, get the armor ones, and then pick up Dead Man's Plate or Force of Nature, depending on what's doing the damage really. At the moment I think we're doing okay against most of the AP characters, not being one shot by a Malzahar ult or anything like that. Nasus doing some nasty damage here. I'm just going to ping this because I think everyone's on their way. Been up here far too long. Get some vision here. Yeah, there you go. Silas has turned up as well. Okay, I think Nasus wants to go in, so I'm going to come and try and help him. I'm going to try and pin these guys down and land a W. Oh, if we finish this off, we can't. That's unfortunate. Again, you got a really long range on your W. Oh, I might be able to slow center here. Can we pick anything up? Trying to get the knock up. There we go. Picked up Silas there, which is nice. I'm not going to try and shove this in so Nasus can try and one-shot the center. Nasus is incredibly strong at the moment. Okay, let's try and look to hit tower. Mid's taken mid tower with bot, which is nice. Yeah, all the people we wanted to scale in this game seem to have scaled really, really healthily. Got Nasus, that is huge. Swain's doing really well. Fizz is picking up kills and assists where he needs to. Now I'm going to try and do a bit of counter jungling. When you have him penned in like this, you really want to start taking this farm, because that means that this jungler can't come out here and get any XP or gold. That means he ends up having to share in the lane gold and XP, which means that they just struggle to actually make any form of comeback. Goes the same when you're penning them in like that as well. Is you don't want, if you can farm in the jungle and you're all just sieging, just grab a little bit of the farm. Don't sit there soaking all the XP and gold. Okay, they have been there far too long. They should have backed a couple minutes ago, really. So we're going to come down the middle and see if we can do anything and help. But ideally, I might just go and grab this Drake. We might be a bit too late for this now, but we might make a play. We got the three of us are pretty strong. Just want to see where Sejuani is really. Unfortunately, Jin just scared Sejuani off, but I think she'll probably come down here in a second. Looking for that Drake. Fizz went too soon again. So they just let me go first. I can land my E in chilling smites, but it is not to be today. So we can do what we need to. It's really important, I find, especially in low elos, is not to just... That's a good ult from Fizz. Is not to just mindlessly siege to try and win early. Make sure you take the objectives while they're penned in and it's safe to do so. That way you can just snowball the game out in a sensible manner. Okay, well we might have to fight in here. Nasus is top, so it's a bit risky, but they are pretty weak. Here, maybe grab some farm again. They'll still be backing off. We're going towards Nasus. Sejuani's here. Again, just baiting it out. Oh, I don't know why Malzahar's down here. Try and get across. That's a great route by Swain again. Oh, what's Jin doing up here? This is luckily Anivia has made that more difficult, so I'm going to land my slow. We're going to take down Sejuani there. Swain managed to get the kill with his W from miles away. Okay, so the play now really is to finish Deadman's plate. I'm going to grab the red, grab some of this farm, make my way towards Rift. I mean, the Rift's got a minute on it, so I'm not too worried about taking that. We pushed them into pretty much their last turrets. One more left on bot side. If they want to go and take it, they can. I just want to grab my dead man's plate now. I want to make sure that I keep on top of my farm and item advantage, especially over Sejuani. I do find that Sejuani is actually a bit of a pain because being unable to slow her is quite annoying when you engage with your E. Okay, I'm going to absorb this farm. Like I said earlier, you need to grab this while you can. It's quick and easy XP. Right, so that's nice. They managed to get Rift Herald. I think Nasus has taken it, which is fine. He's an absolute sieging beast at the moment, so if he can push in topside and then use it, Okay, let's have a little scout around for some farm and some vision. They really haven't been able to get out on this side much. Okay, take the Krugs. Oh, so rude. Just come and taking my poor yet. There you go. It's quite nice and satisfying to see your Sunfire Cape just one-shot the little Krugs. I'm just going to hide around here. I'm expecting somebody to come across and help. But if they take the unsafe route... Nah, they've taken the safe way around. I'm just going to hover here. I think they're looking to push in. Okay. I got vision here as well. Just going to look for a bit of farm then. You have no way of pushing in at the moment. If anything, we need to get a pick and go to Baron. And let's pick Silas off again. Okay, let Nasus pick up the red buff a second. Oh, go back. I want to pick up my dead man's. Probably should have stayed there. I didn't actually have enough. That was a mistake on my part. I'm going to look to farm up towards Baron. Well, I'm going to go straight down the mid because I don't know if they're being caught here or not. Yeah. Again, we've stayed there far too long, really. Okay. Should be able to get this. Can we get the spell? Ah, it's flashed away and exhaust on me. But Nasus is coming across, if Nasus can make it. I've got 2 chilling smites as well. I'm just going to use my R, slow Silas down, chilling smite. Can I get the knock up in time? No. And annoyingly, Silas had Swain's R, which obviously works quite well with his AP. Well, it's a shame. We picked up the Malzahar kill, but that's a little annoying. I'm just looking at some magic resist items now. We've got more than enough armor for these 3. But Silas is probably the one we're getting the strongest at the moment. I think Abyssal Mask would ideally be the best way to end this, especially with your ability to get the knock up. So yeah, I think either Force of Nature for a bit more movement speed, or Abyssal Mask would be the best way forward. But we'll see how this game progresses.
An enemy has been slain.
Again, I'm just gonna point out to get Drake. We're sieging under a turret that we can't finish off. It's really hard with an Anivia to be able to just push in and take that. Anivia is very good at clearing the waves. So ideally you need to push top into the inhibitor, which is where Nasus is going now. Or they need to back off and get a pick in the jungle and push our way forward. So as I said earlier, we need to make sure that we keep on top of these objectives. If we can get the soul and then get Baron, we'll just finish the game. It'll be easy. Done a good job of not letting Anivia get too strong as well. Right, fighting up in the jungle in the top, so I want to head that way. I want to come in here as Nasus steps in. I'm going to get the Silas. I'm going to keep Silas out of the game. Oh no, in fact I'm the one that's going to die. Yeah, that was silly by me. There was like 4 in them. It was a bit annoying that Nasus was sort of stood there and Fizz got himself killed in the middle of it. But I shouldn't have let myself get killed by that as well. I'm thinking I might pick up Bramble Vest because the Silas is obviously healing a disgusting amount. But really, I think if we just group up, we've got enough slows and knock-ups and CC to be able to kill the whole lot of them. Again, we got, not only did we get an early lead and sort of started to snowball, I believe Xin Zhao drops off into late game, but if I build the right sort of tanky items, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. But we've got high scaling champs as well, so like Nasus, Fizz, and Swain. Okay, they're pushing bot side, so we could just go for Baron, but Nasus is happily farming away. Fizz wants to try and get a pick on Senna. I want to grab red buff. Just going to ping out that Silas is pushing into the turret bot side in case anyone wants to come and stop that. Fizz might be on his way, so I'm going to come across. I expect he's managed to get back though, he's far too slow at coming across. Clear this. No. He's gone, that's fine. Let's move mid. We got Swain there. Swain should be able to get us get a pick for us. Let's clear this vision. Push up through here. Just gonna make sure they're not in here farming. They're not gonna flank us. Right, there's nothing to take. The walls might be there, but it's too far up. So I'm gonna keep farming.
Victory calls.
I really want to pick up some magic resist now. I think it's the only thing I'm really lacking. Okay, they've got another kill there. Nibia. Should be a Nibia down. Just going to come up towards here to make sure it doesn't escape from the egg. I think Nasus has got it though. Okay. With Nibia down, we should be able to push at least into the turret. But we've only got one canyon minion, which is annoying. But we do have a wave coming up behind, so that's fine. I'm going to let them take the kills. Sometimes you just need to make sure that you can get all the kills in the world, but if you're not hitting turrets and taking these actual objectives, then you're just never going to win the game. And the longer you take, the more you allow the opposite team to sit there and farm and get back into it. And I've had too many games where that's the case. Try and get the slow off. No, didn't even get an assist for that. Oh, Nivea. Land the slow on a Nivea, use my ult. Try and walk out, take a couple of turret shots now. That's nice. Yeah, that's a sort of suicide by a Nivea there. Okay. Well, they're coming back now. I think we need to just back off. It's just time to back off. I know they're strong, but we're not going to end like this. Leave. Again, I want to come and take either Baron or Drake. Nasus isn't coming, so I want to go towards Drake. Actually, there's quite a lot of time left on Drake, which is annoying. Maybe it's better to go to Baron. Jin's gone to Baron, so what are we doing? Let's just go Baron. Still got plenty of time. We've got 2 inhibs down. We've got minions, super minions pushing in top. I've got levels on Sejuani, even if it turned into a smite off. So I'm just going to tank this. So this should be quite nice and easy. Should take this down relatively quickly. Swain ulting it, try and burn it down quicker. There you go, the top side. Nasus is zoning it all off, so I haven't got to worry about that too much. Okay, well, I think we can take both of these now. It'd be nice to get Soul and get Baron. Oh, Nasus is just a monster up there at the moment. Sejuani's in here. Can we take her down? Yeah, I can have smite up. Scared her off. Should be able to catch her though. I think she's probably gone down here somewhere. There she is. Keep her slow. Knock her up. Got nowhere to go now. Fizz just had to take it. Which is fine. It's no big deal. I'm just going to grab this and I'm going to back. Get a final buy. I don't think this game's going to last that much longer. All I want to do is grab a healthy chunk of magic resist. Probably, yeah, I think the Negatron cloak is probably best. We'll just grab the health, might as well. So ideally we would finish this item, the Abyssal Mask, and I think you'd be good to go. And then you're pretty free to go with whatever item you fancy last. I mean, a more bruisery approach is instead of Dead Man's Plate, you could have gone Black Cleaver and Sterax. But this is sort of full tank Xin Zhao. Kind of noob friendly Xin Zhao, I think, because it allows you to make a lot more mistakes. You definitely want to play around the strongest lane when you're building like this. Okay, I'm just gonna stay here. They can get a root or something, because you're able to E over the wall. So if they come close enough, you can jump to them. That's a great pick there. Don't really want to go diving under tower because there's one ult was there, just like that. So now just trying to pin Malzahar down. Push your turret shots on you to back out. So we've got Nasus pushing in top. These minions are going to push into this turret. It's going to come mid now to help Jin out. I can walk through this, I'm not too bothered about Anivia. I've got Anivia's egg, so I'm going to get on top of this, try and take it out. There we go. And now we just need to hit the Nexus, end this, rather than messing around too much. Okay, and that will be the game. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tanky Xin Zhao build, and if you'd like to have a go, give me some comments below and let me know how it actually turns out. Catch you later, guys. Bye.